Konnichiwa, minasan! Today I would like to talk about some of the new kanji that we are going to be covering in chapter 16. So I would like to start off with our kanji from this chapter. A lot of them will be about our home or our family, people that are connected to us and places that are connected to us. So the first kanji that we are going to talk about today is the ie in watashi no ie. It's also the ka in kazoku. So we are going to start this kanji. First we have a roof on top. And then at the bottom, you might recognize this kanji as part of buta that we studied back in chapter 14. So back in the olden days, people would bring their livestock into the house to keep them safe. So that is where this kanji comes from. Let's take a look together. First, we want to draw this roof. So it's like a squished katakana u, right? So we will start with ichi, ni, san, hook, yon, go, doku, little bit of a curve, nana, hachi, kyu, ju. Once again, ichi, ni, san, yon, go, doku, little curved, nana, hachi, kyu, ju. One last time. Ichi, ni, san, yon, go, doku, nana, hachi, kyu, ju. So this is ie and also kazoku no ka. Our next kanji, ya, is not one that we will use very often, but it is a part of a lot of other kanji, which is why we will introduce it here today. So we are going to start at the top with ichi, release, ni, san, yon, go. One more time. Ichi, ni, san, yon, go. Once again. Ichi, ni, san, yon, go. So これはや meaning arrow. And using this part, this kanji part, we can write this kanji. This is the zoku of kazoku. The zoku from kazoku. We will start with the gata part of yugata. So we start with ichi, ni, san, yon. Then go, doku, and then ya, nana, hachi, kyu, ju, juichi. One more time. Ich, ni, san, yon, go, doku, nana, hachi, kyu, ju, juichi. And once again. Ich, ni, san, yon, go, doku, nana, hachi, kyu, ju, juichi. So this is the zoku in kazoku. Our next kanji is also part of kazoku. This is the oya from oya that we learned before. It's also the shin in ryoshin. Unfortunately, we haven't used the ryo in ryoshin yet, but this is the shin. It'll also be the shin in shinsetsu na. So this kanji means both like your parents, and also it means someone who is very close to you, like emotionally. So we start out with this part. This is the part that we had on the left in atarashi, right? So ich, ni, san, yon, go to make tatsu, and then ich, 2, 3, 4 makes ki at the bottom. Then on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flat, and then hook. So we have this part that we had in atarashi on the left, and then on the right we have miru, because your ryoshin are always watching you. ですね. So we start with that part from atarashi, and then miru is on the right. Let's look one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, flat hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16。そう、これは親または親切の親。Our next kanji is ani. It's also the ni in oni-san. So if we want to write oni-san, we have to make sure to have the o at the beginning and the san at the end. This is also the kyo part of kyodai. So this is a very simple kanji. We start with kuchi, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, flat and hook. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat and hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat hook. So this is ani. Our next kanji is ane. So we write this one, the first part is onna, and our second part is the shi that we had back in 1020. That means like a city or a market. So the way I was always taught this kanji is that your one-san is a woman who is old enough to go out to the market, to go to the city all by herself. So we start out with this onna, and then we have the shi on the other side. Let's be careful of the stroke order of this shi. It's a little different than what you might expect. So we start 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, hook, 5. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hook, 8. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hook, 8. So this is ane, or the ne in one-san. Our next kanji is ototo. Ototo. This is also the dai in 兄弟. So we write this kanji, and we will start at the top with 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, all the way around and hook, and then 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hook, 6, 7. This is the dai in 兄弟 and also 弟. Our last kanji for today is 妹. This one we also write with the onna on the side. And the part on the right is the kanji that we learned before that means not quite yet. So to you, your imoto is always going to be your little sister. She'll never seem grown up to you. So imoto is somebody who is not yet a woman. So we write first the kanji for onna, and then the mi from mirai. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4短いです。5長いです。6、7、8. Once again. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8. So this is 妹. That's it for the first half of the kanji in this chapter. Make sure you practice both reading and writing the kanji so that you know you can retain them long term.